Yo, what is going on, guys? So in today's video, man, we are going to be doing a Cold War weapon tier list today. Little something different. I've actually never done one of these before, so I hope you enjoy. I'm always getting asked every single day, this weapon or this weapon, that or this. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just rank every single weapon in Cold War right now from best to worst? So you guys can always have a reference to what my personal opinions are on all the weapons in the game. Again, I've never done one of these before, so if you guys want to see some more of these, maybe with the score streaks or the maps, we could always do that. Just drop a like on the video, man. No like whatsoever. Just go crazy. If you want to see some more tier lists like this, I'll be more than happy to pump some of these out. Maybe I can have some other Call of Duty content creators hop in and they can give their opinions as well. It'd be really cool. We could just kind of start up a conversation. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 400,000 subscribers, and I don't want you guys to miss out on future uploads. So subscribe, ring that little bell icon after you do, and without further ado, let's just get running into it. Here we are at the Cold War weapon tier list. Before we get started, watch to the very end, because at the end, we're going to be changing categories, maybe just a little bit, changing the lineup. So I'm just going to put it in a spot for now, and then at the very end, we're going to adjust it to exactly how I want it, all right? So let's begin. We got the Milano. Me personally, it's A for sure. Definitely A, one of the top weapons in the game. They buffed it in Season 2, and it's great. Again, if you get that Task Force barrel on it, super, super good. It's accurate. I mean, you could definitely rock this and run around with it and you know, find some success. Bullfrog, definitely S. I think what's holding it back from S+ is the power. It's accurate. It has a big magazine size. It's definitely really easy to use. I think anyone of any skill set can use this weapon and do very well with it, but the power of it definitely holds it back. There's some other weapons in the game that can definitely outgun it. KSP, I'm going to put an S tier. I mean, a burst fire SMG. It's definitely very, very powerful. The thing is, though, is that like medium to long range, it just kind of gets messy, inaccurate, and there's just other weapons that I would rather use than the KSP, but it's up there. It's really, really good. Has great power for sure. QBZ. Throwing this in C. I am just not a big fan whatsoever of the QBZ. It's just there. It's accurate for sure, but I mean, it lacks power, and there's a lot of other weapons in this game that are just so much better. AK-74U, I mean, S+. It's like one of the best guns in the entire game. They did nerf it a while back, but it's still phenomenal. Really, really good. I've been making some videos on it. It's used by all the pro players for a specific reason. It's amazing. AK-47, same deal. Best assault rifle in the entire game. Hands down. It was banned from the competitive scene. They just buffed it. We made a video on it. Top tier weapon, 100%. MP5, this is a little tricky now. I like the MP5, but does it deserve that S tier? Like, is it S tier good? That's the problem. Like, I'm not sure if it should be placed there. Is it S tier good? Like, that's my question. Is it? I'm gonna put it very high A. I mean, it's up there for sure. I'm not sure if it deserves the S tier, but I don't know. Next, we got the Stoner. I mean, I'm putting this in A. I mean, this thing is like, it's definitely busted. It's better than Milano. MP5s, I mean, I don't know, man. It kind of depends on what the gunfight and the situation is, but I don't know. Stoner's up there. It's definitely broken. We got the RPD as the next gun. Man, it's definitely B or C. It's just really, really slow. I don't know. It's just like, I'm going to put it in C for now. I don't know about it. It's slow. It doesn't hit as hard as like the Stoner does. I don't know. It just kind of lacks something. I'm not really sure what it is. Next, we got the M60. I'm going to put this one in D. I mean, I bet it's really good, but for my personal experience, super slow. It's just not reliable whatsoever against a lot of the other weapons in the game. The iron sights are absolutely atrocious. Not my cup of tea. We got the Sellington, aka the Pellington. Hit marker machine, S tier. Nothing too special about it. We got the Tundra. I'm gonna put this in B. I know they just recently nerfed a lot of the attachments on the sniper rifle, so it's not as good as what it used to be, but actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna let it sit in C for now. We're probably gonna change that up for sure. We got the M82 D, ZRG's D. Now the ZRG has very, very good power. It's strong. It's actually the strongest weapon in the entire game. It has the highest firepower, but the ADS speed is terrible. It's not a weapon that you could really kind of run around with and really just do well with. It's kind of like a troll weapon. It's nothing too good. Swiss, man. I mean, I'm putting this over. I'm putting this over the Tundra for sure. The Swiss with the final barrel is super good. Hey, listen, don't knock it until you try it. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's C for sure. I wouldn't put it in B. I mean, it's a sniper rifle at the end of the day. So I mean, it could be B. I'm just gonna keep it there. Next, we got the Howler. I mean, it's a secondary weapon. I'm just gonna. It's definitely better than the M82 and the ZR. I'd rather use the Howler over the M82 and the ZRG. So I'm gonna put it in D. It's nothing too crazy. Next, we got the Gallo, the Spaz 12. I mean, you could kind of run around with this as like a primary weapon, but it's D for sure. I mean, the primary weapons are better. The Groza. I'm gonna be straight up. I would rather use the Gallo over this Groza is just terrible. I really hate this gun a lot, but I'll put it top D for sure. I mean, I like it more than the M60, but I don't know. Street Sweeper, another shotgun. I mean, some of y'all might disagree, but the Street Sweeper is just broken. I'm putting this in B. I don't care. You could run around with this as a primary weapon. It's disgusting. Next, we got the 1911 pistol. I'll put this D. I mean, it's a pistol. I mean, uses your backup. Next, we got the Diamatti. I love the Diamatti. It's my go-to secondary, so I'm going to have to put it over the shotguns for sure. The Diamatti is busted. It's really, really good, especially when you got two of them. Magnum, they did nerf these two. I mean, I don't want to put it in trash, but I mean, think about it. You're one off a nuke. You're going to use it. I mean, I'm putting this in trash. It is just awful now. I don't like it no more. Launcher, trash. RPG, trash. We got the melee weapons. I mean, this is just like, troll guns. You don't really use these like that. We got the Farah. Ooh, the Farah. Now, this actually was recently nerfed and buffed. Like, very recently, too. And I don't mind the gun, actually. It's actually pretty good. So, I'm going to put this B for sure. It's definitely B. Super good. It's accurate. There's great power to it. Far as a top weapon. Next, we have the ballistic knife. I'm going to put this in D. I mean, it's not complete trash. Like, you can find success with it and like, I mean, am I bugging if I say that though? I mean, I probably like it. It's probably trash, right? And the F tier, it's bottom. I'll put ballistic knife there, but let's just be real and put we're putting the crossbow at D. This thing's kind of nutty sometimes, right? Yeah, no, I'm still bugging. It's definitely better than the ballistic knife though. M79's garbage. Worst weapon in the whole game. We got the Mac 10. Oh, man. All right, this is where people are going to be like, oh, my God, Frizz, you're weird. Mac 10's good, but it's just... Ooh, it's... Yeah, we have a lot to change after we're done here. I'm just going to let it sit in B for now. I mean, I feel so bad for putting it in B. Just... I can't do that. I have to put it in A because it's definitely better than the Milano, I think. I mean, we'll come back to it. LC10, best weapon in the entire game, hands down. I don't want to hear it. If someone say, hey, Frizz, I need you to go get a nuke right now and I'll give you $100, I'm using the LC10. It's the most accurate weapon in the entire game. That, the Bullfrog, the KRIG, I mean, super accurate, very, very powerful, super easy to use. My favorite weapon in the entire game. It's S+, best gun in the game. PPSH... I'm putting this in B. It's... At first, I really thought it was one of the... I thought it was the gun for sure, but... I don't know. Something about the recoil on it is just not all that good. All right, next we got the tactical rifles. I'm going to put the type in DMR and B. Now, the reason I'm putting it in B, no way the Milano is better than the DMR and the Type 63, right? But people aren't using it like that. I don't use it like that either. They're definitely top weapons. They're very, very good. But, I mean, I don't see myself using them like that. So, I'm going to have to put them in the B tier. AUG and M16, I mean, I'm putting this S+. When it comes to multiplayer with these two weapons, for some reason, they're still disgustingly overpowered. I mean, I'm just going to put them up there. You could really use them and do some work with them. Last three weapons, we got ARs. So, we got the FFAR. Oh, this is going to be tricky as well. Man, this might get some hate, but I'm going to put the C. Definitely C. I'd say this entire B category is better than the FFAR for sure. The KRIG, I'm going to put this top S. The reason I'm going to do that is because it's an accurate weapon, but I just feel like it doesn't hit hard enough to be an S+. I mean, take a look at the S+ right now. We got the AK-47 up there, an AUG, an M16. Like, those are really hard-hitting weapons that are also accurate. The KRIG is very accurate. It just lacks that power, just like the Bullfrog. So, I hope you guys can understand that. And then my final weapon down here is the XM4. I'm putting this S+ for sure. It's bottom S+ though, in my opinion, when it comes to like weapons in Cold War. I kind of want to rearrange this a little bit now. Okay, so here's our general view of the hopefully you guys can see it right on the OBS. Okay, cool. You guys can see it. Here's my general, like, just putting the weapons in, all right? Now let's actually go back, maybe change the weapons, move some up, move some down or whatnot. So we'll start top from bottom. S+, we got the LC-10 74U, AK-47. I'm going to put the AK-47 over... I can't do that, actually. I'm not... I think I'm happy with this, actually. LC-10 number 1, then the 74U. And then we got the AK-47, the TAC rifles, XM4. I'm going to put the XM4 over the TAC rifles. I know they're definitely stronger, but when it comes to just using the actual weapon, I prefer the XM4 over TAC rifles. KRIG is definitely top. Bullfrog, KSP are like definitely top weapons. I'm tempted to take this KSP down a little bit. I mean, I kind of disrespected the MP5 by putting it down here. But it's a top A. I mean, I'm going to put this in A. I think it deserves A. I mean S, sorry. When it comes to the A tier looks like it's kind of struggling. I mean, no lie. It really is. I got the Stoner Mac 10 and the Milano here. Man, I feel like I should move these TAC rifles up to A, but... no, I don't know. I kind of like this right now. The A tier is kind of... I don't know. I'm surprised. Whatever. We got B tier with the FARA, PPSH, and then our TAC rifles. C tier looks pretty accurate. I think I want to move... No, I'll keep it like that. I think this is going to be the... Yeah, this is the perfect setup for me, at least, I think. I think I'd rather use... Yeah, I'd rather use 1911 over the Howler, for sure. F tier. Hey, them Magnums are kind of hot buns. I'm not going to lie, so leave me alone on that. I mean, I'm kind of happy with this. I think I'm just going to keep it like this, for sure. I could be bugging with the KSP being S tier, though. I mean... It's definitely top A. I'm just going to put it top A. I got to put... It's just not S. There's not a lot of people using it. It just drops off at a range so bad where it's just not at a A tier like that. That's going to be the tier list right there. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what you guys would do differently. Again, I did change up some things pretty heavily. I literally swapped the KSP and the MP5, which is pretty big right there. There it is. I'm actually really happy with that. Again, this is my very first time ever doing a... tier list, so relax on your boy. All right, I'm sorry if it's just a little different. I don't know, whatever. Hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see another one, just go crazy on the likes. Let me know what you guys would do differently in the comment section below. I mean, you guys can clearly see all the weapons on here. What would you move? What would you keep the same? We'll start a conversation in the comments. Subscribe if you guys are new. drop a like, please and thank you. If you made this far in the video, comment down below, W tier list, all right? Again, I'll be more than happy to do another one, whether it's maps, kill streaks. I mean, there's just, it's endless with what other things we could do with the tier list. All right, so hope you all enjoyed. You guys stay safe. Have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.